Thank you so much. Vanakkam, everyone. Wonderful to be with you. Chief Minister, my friend indeed, and our friend indeed. I hope that you feel as welcome here with all of these dignitaries, so many colleagues from the House of Commons, federal minister representing important portfolios, provincial members of provincial parliament, municipal representatives, saying to you that you are warmly welcomed, that your visit to this country is important and indeed, Chief Minister, historic. We welcome you here on this historic visit. Because we all remember, not so many years ago, the tragedy to which you referred, that Gary described, the tragedy of 2009 and the years before, the decades before, when terrible injustices were done, when countless thousands of lives were lost. At that time, I was still a diplomat in Afghanistan, facing, with many other countries and with Afghans themselves, a different kind of threat, but one that gave me an immediate sense of community with all of my Tamil Canadian brothers and sisters and all of those caught up in this conflict globally. I had the opportunity, after being elected as a member of parliament, to travel to your country for the first time and to go to Jaffna, to visit Mullaitivu, to visit Kilinochchi. And I am delighted that our government today, that the city of Markham and other municipalities are taking steps to forge a partnership for a new era with these hardest hit communities, with these municipalities that deserve Canadian support, that deserve long-term partnership with our country. Thank you for helping to make that happen. But that visit, and I was there at the request, at the direction of the then Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honourable John Baird, led to a process of deeper reflection in our government. And Canada, in partnership with a few other countries, took a stronger stand and ensured that next year in 2012, the first resolution about reconciliation, injustice, disarmament, demilitarization, all the forms of redress required in your part of Sri Lanka, in your province, were taken up in a resolution passed by the Human Rights Council. I'm proud that that resolution has been passed every year, stronger and stronger. And in our meeting yesterday, Chief Minister, you told me that pressure did its work, because at the end of 2013, towards the middle and then by fall, you had been elected, provincial council elections had taken place, obviously in the minds of the government of that time as a way of saying to the world, we are making progress. But we knew even then that progress was not enough. And that is why I am proud, and I think we're all proud as Canadians, to have supported a government that chose not to come to the Commonwealth Summit in 2013 at the highest levels. And it was that leadership by our then Prime Minister, also by the Indian Prime Minister, and also by Her Majesty the Queen, who stayed away, that helped to bring more decisive forms of pressure. And they built through 2014, and in 2015, we saw this new opening with a new government. And we are all delighted with the progress that you report, the partnership unveiled during Minister Dion's visit. We are all determined to work with you, as Minister Baines said, towards accountability, towards an international role in ensuring accountability for injustices, atrocities, war crimes that I have never had any hesitation, and I think I was the first federal minister in one of your major partner countries to say, in calling these events a genocide. But you know, Minister, as we all know, that this is not enough. There must be people vote for new government in elections, not just to feel good, not just to put new names on the list of parliamentary offices. They vote for new governments to bring results, and in this case, we need results that include the return of lands that were seized during the conflict, that include the reduction in military presence in the northern province, and that include full efforts towards peace and reconciliation in Sri Lanka. We know that you, with your mandate, cannot do your job properly without devolution of power, without the authority and resources to be accountable to the people that elected you. We know in our country that that form of devolution is called federalism. It's been on the table in Sri Lanka before. Maybe in the future it will be on the table again. But one way or the other, you and those chosen to bring about these changes in the northern province and across Sri Lanka deserve the authority, the support, the resources, and the partnership with the whole international community to make sure this happens. I invite all of you here in this room, if you wish to work with a Canadian politician who is determined to ensure these issues are on the table, are priorities for Canada over the long term, please join me. We will continue down this path. We will continue our partnership with the Chief Minister and others. Thank you very much. Vanakkam.